Sign up for the weekly PressBox email newsletter with the latest Baltimore sports information presented by Toyota. Just go to PressBoxOnline.com and submit your email address today. Well, welcome back to Inside PressBox. Before the break, Bennie Thompson and I were talking about what it will be like to rappel down a 17-story building. Joining us now are two people who participated in this event to benefit the Kidney Foundation last year. George Kilbourne, who's a board member for the National Kidney Foundation of Maryland, and Brigitte Sullivan, the administrative director of the Johns Hopkins Comprehensive Transplant Center, and we thank you both for coming on.
Thank you.
You both did this last year?
Indeed.
And you're going to both do it again this year?
Absolutely.
I'm not doing it, but Brigitte is.
Yep,
Okay.
I am doing it.
Now, what's it like? Why are you doing it again? Isn't it one of those things you've been there, done that?
I think it's exciting enough that it will be exciting a second time. It was thrilling last year. But my main reason for doing it, of course, is to raise money and awareness about the National Kidney Foundation of Maryland. All
right. We're going to talk some, when Bennie leaves, we're going to talk a little bit more specifically about organ donation. But Bennie it's great that he's now agreed to donate some organ.
Yes.
We're not sure which one yet, but he's agreed to it. Thank you, Bennie.
Good. I'll follow up with him later.
Right.
Let's take a look at my producer, Dave Lashley. He's got video of last year, and I think, George, this is you coming down the building. This is the building down on Boston Street, and we're waiting for this. Rappel for Kidney Health, and that was at the Legg Mason Tower. This year we're doing what was formerly known as the First Mariner building, Ed Hale's building, but we're doing that. Bennie, you looked a little speechless there.
No, I'm okay.
You are okay. You're not the least bit nervous. Were either of you nervous before you did this?
I was pretty confident. I mean, yeah, you're nervous because you're looking over, 240 feet all the way down there. But you're so well harnessed in, at one point I just let go completely and didn't move. I mean, it's very, very safe, but thrilling at the same time.
All right, Brigitte, do you have any tips for Bennie and I? In other words, I thought it was the type of thing that you're up there and then when they let you down in the harness, you just sort of zip down. But you're telling me you really do have to do that, what's known as rappelling. Yeah,
yeah. I guess my biggest tip would be blindfolds. Just kidding. But the hardest part is taking that first.
She's got a good sense of humor.
That
like
first step over the ledge of the building is definitely the most scary part. And after that, it really is not terrifying. And yes, you have a device that you hold in your hands and you control the speed with which you're going down the side of the building. And there is someone at the top of the building and someone at the bottom who has a rope that you're
They got your
tied
back,
to.
So to speak.
So they do. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very safe. And really, it's not so much the danger as much as just the thrill of being on the side of a big building. And last year it was fun because as I was going down, there was a lot of people in their offices still, and I was right next to them on the side of the building.
Now, you also have a little peculiarity, right? Tell our viewers about that.
Well, last year I dressed up as Spider-Woman. I really wanted to get people interested in organ donation, which is a big part of what I do to help patients. So I did that, and this year I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, and I've challenged some of the people who I've asked to donate into donating so that they can see what I'm going to dress up as. So if you guys have any ideas, I'm open.
I think what you could do is Bennie could back out and you could dress up as Bennie Thompson in a Ravens uniform, and we'll come down like that.
Grow about 8 inches and 80 pounds or so.
Yeah, I think we could do that with padding. All right, we're going to take another time out. When we get back, Bennie's going to disappear, and you and I are going to talk a little bit more about organ donation and the work that the National Kidney Foundation and the Maryland Kidney Foundation does. All right?
Great.
When we continue, if you're looking for an end to the NFL lockout, visit csnbaltimore.com. John Eisenberg wrote a column this week arguing that the NFL needs a deadline in order to make any progress toward a solution. You can read what led him to that conclusion at csnbaltimore.com.